Yeah, hi Subinoy.
And with
Thanks for joining in. Hey Sushant.
Hi Anvit, can you hear me?
Yeah, Sushant. Hi. Hi Amit. We'll just wait for a couple of more minutes and then we'll get started. Uh, Hello and good afternoon, good day to everybody. This is the Solar Foundation bi-weekly global community meeting where we discuss uh, some of the project updates and important updates that are happening in the community. Today we have a few updates on Soda CDM project and the Soda Code 2022 event and the Soda Code 2022 demo days. So let's kick started with Soda CDM. Sushant and Praveen and Amit, I think you guys may want to talk about this.
Hello Anvit,
Yes, Sushant.
can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let me just share about the update for Soda CDM. Hello?
Yes, Sushant.
Yeah, visible, right? Screen.
Yes, it's visible now.
Okay. Okay. So Last time when we discussed, I think we had just gone through the high level requirement from this requirement and design document. So as we have marked out, so some of the key goals with respect to Kahoot is one about providing the key feature, that is backup and restore. Some of the key things that come under the backup and restore features. And another one was having some kind of a provider framework wherein the providers, any third party providers with their capabilities can just hook into our system and help us to realize those features. And third one is some kind of orchestration and automation over and top of this base things. So these were our pretty much our key goals. So we had been trying to identify and refine these goals through our explorations. And we had seen this overall architecture at a very high level, like how the Kahoot system will look like. So wherein we have operation and management layer on top of our core layer, and the operation and layers can be provided by Kahoot itself, or it can be from anyone else. This we have seen. So we have just detailed out on zoomed into different blocks inside that, so that level, probably level 0 or level 1 or level 2, whatever we call, will look something like this. So we have at the operation and management layer, so there can be some layer which deals with the policies, and some layer which deals with some scheduled operations, and there can be some other layers. On coming to Kahoot, at the API layer, for the basic functioning, we have identified some interfaces. That is, we should have an interface to specify the backup information, to specify the restoration information, and also to specify some information related to the location. I mean, some details about how to access some location for backup or restore. And also at the API layer, we have some other system driven APIs, like whenever we register some providers with our system, so some information related to providers should be kept with us for the further processings. So these are some of the CRDs we have identified till now for the basic feature. So some more APIs might get added as and when we go forward for addition of other features. So at the core service to achieve our backup and restore, so there will be two services. One is for backup and one is for resources. One is for restore, and these will be mainly working on the methodology of controllers. And at O&M level, based on what O&M level layer feature we want to expose, also there can be some services. So this will be like kind of extensible pieces at the O&M service layer. And coming to provider framework, so at the provider framework, to achieve the feature through the provider, there will be some interconnection or interfacing modules from the Kahoot side. That is nothing but metadata service to achieve the metadata backup, and the volume service to achieve volume backup. So if you zoom in, we think like maybe metadata service will be a kind of an RPC server, wherein the user will wherein the upper layer will connect to the metadata service, and trigger the metadata backup. And at the volume service layer, there will be some controllers which will be watching to take the backup of particular volume. And at the provider layer, so there can be third party providers like NFS provider, S3 provider with respect to metadata, or any other provider with respect to storage. And Kahoot also plans to develop some well-known providers and keep it as a part of Kahoot ecosystem itself. So this is one piece where maybe a CSI driver, which is kind of a standard provider for CSI way of snapshotting and restore. So it will fit here. So this is the one thing we have done to identify some submodules inside each of the layers. And I think Anvit, we had one folder. I think that's not accessible to all. So we'll just work on that to place these documents. I just checked it as it is not having
I think
maybe
I think a document was shared which was accessible. Is that document updated?
there was some update, but this is I just downloaded and I'm showing. So
Okay,
probably
okay.
we after the meeting we'll just sort it out before we send a mom. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure.
We'll place in a proper because it may have some sublinks and all. So we'll keep a folder properly so that the other links also can be accessed.
Okay, sure, sure.
Okay. Okay. So this just describes different components in the Kaho. And regarding interfaces, we have some APIs which we have, like whatever we have in CRDs. So those APIs we have defined. Below we have those models we can see. And at the other interfaces at the south side, we need to identify some provider interfaces. So one of the service is related to identity, which is similar to CSI. So we have identified some of the interfaces which should be part of identity. And regarding other backup and volume interfaces, so we think like there should be two other services to take metadata backup to a store and also a volume backup. So we think like there should be some two other services, but we are yet to finalize on the interfaces of other services. So this is where we are with respect to identification of service. Probably we need some help to review this and refine these interfaces. And like I mentioned, this our first cut of data model is available to whatever whichever CRDs we have discussed. So some CRDs are related to the provider management, and some CRDs are related to backup, and also there are some CRDs related to restore, all those things. So this diagram pretty much describes the kind of data models which will be part of our system. And yeah, this explains this. And we have created a repo, like I think it was discussed in last meeting. So this is the repo where we will be putting all our documents and the code. So this is the repo, and we have raised, based on our initial understanding, we have raised. Hello.
Yes, yes, Sushant. Your voice is breaking up a little
Hello,
bit.
Amit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. But am I audible now?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
yes.
saw some network some unstable. That's why I just asked.
Sure,
Okay, I am
sure,
back.
sure.
Okay,
Yes.
so based on our initial understanding and other controller framework, like controller based projects structure. So we have just come up with the initial skeleton for our code. So this is just at a folder level, and maybe this might undergo some change as and when we move forward and identify. Move forward with more clarity. So basically, this is the empty thing which we have to start filling. And one information is about the deployment. So based on the current analysis and current modules we have in hand, so we have identified like how we can deploy some reference deploys for Kaho. So this is example of a single node cluster where we have single node cluster, in the sense you have one worker node. So you have a master node and you have one worker node. So how we can deploy our service. So first level, we want to deploy our core services, which is nothing but backup and restore. So one mechanism is to deploy them as two individual containers, or maybe they can be merged together and built as a single image and single container. And to achieve the metadata, then there should be some metadata service running along with some third parties help, so that those two will be running as individual containers. And similarly for volume, again there will be a Kahoot sidecar which will be running for the volume service, and there will be a third party sidecar which will be helping us in connecting to storage backend and perform the actual volume. So this is one deployment uh, on a single node. It's a reference deployment. Similarly, this diagram is not very clear because it's very big. So we will share link also how to see this. So this is nothing but a node deployment. This is another possible deployment where the individual things might go to different nodes. Basically, the service or uh, the layout of service will remain same, but it might be distributed across different nodes. That's all we have at the moment, and probably next one we will start putting this out together with whatever we have. I think that I observed some permission issue. Maybe we'll check with Anvit and share this information. So this document also we have API references. So and we seek for some review comments on our current things, whatever we have. And we plan to create some tasks because till now we were not very clear how to start with the task. So now we have some clarity on some independent tasks that can be created. So we'll create some task, and interested people can maybe we'll make it very granular so that the expectation and the method of handling the task will be very clear. Yeah, that's all, Anvit, we have from CDM side. Any doubts or questions? We can just. Hi, Subinoy, you're there?
Yeah, hi Susan.
Yeah, Subinoy. I think once this is once we find this access thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably maybe you were interested. I saw that your message
Yeah.
also. So you
Mm-hmm.
can just have a look on this document, and if you have some queries, we can directly discuss. And maybe some task we can try to I mean lay out some minute granular task based on your interest and area of expertise.
Yeah, sure,
And I
Sushant. Yeah.
think with that you can start, and slowly then you can pick up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure, Sushant.
Okay, that's all, Anvit, we have from CDM side.
Hey, thanks, Sushant. Okay, so once we get the document link sorted, we'll just share it in the mom as well. But thanks for this detailed
Yes, yes.
update. I think uh, this is an exciting project which is just starting off. So if any of your friends are interested, please do ask them to join the CDM uh, channel. I think that's a channel on Slack as well. If not, we'll be creating it shortly. And also, please do join the
There is a
design.
channel already. Yeah.
There is a channel already, right? Yeah. So please do join that. And for any of the design discussions, please do join the design meetings where the Kahoot design is discussed in detail. Uh, all right, then. Thanks, Vishant. With that, I think let's move to the next topic, and that's going to be Soda Code 2022 updates. So a few updates that are in progress right now. One is that the Soda Code submission window is now closed. The hackathon that we ran started on March 1st, and it ran till April 30th. That was the last day after we extended the uh, hackathon contribution window. Right now, the evaluation of all the contributions is under progress. We are we are putting together the evaluation sheets from all the projects, and once we do that, we will prepare the leaderboard, and then the evaluation committee will be deliberating on the final winners list. So that is going to happen in this week, and 25th and 26th of May, mark your calendars. 25th and 26th of May 2022 is Soda Code Demo Days. If you've not registered yet, please ensure that you have registered for Demo Days. Registrations are open right until 25th of May. If you know friends who may be interested in attending or colleagues, please do share it with them. The schedule is on the Soda Code website. If you go to the Soda Code events.linuxfoundation.org Soda Code, we have the program schedule now live. There are a few topics which will be updated as and when the sessions are finalized, but most of the sessions you can see have been populated. So you can use the shed and sched and start populating your own schedule. So you can add it to your own uh, add to my schedule. You can see this. So if whichever talks you're interested in, you can start attending, adding them to your schedule. This gets added to your calendar as well. And one thing is that the demo days is where we'll also be announcing the winners of the hackathon. So if you participated or if you're looking to participate uh, in the demo days, this is one of the reasons why. If you participate in the hackathon, definitely must attend the demo days. The winners of the hackathon will be announced across both 25th and 26th of May. So ensure that you attend the event on both days. As I said, the schedule is live now on the website and we will be updating it shortly. Right. That is it. Like, just to give you an update on the prizes, these are the prizes that we have. The most valuable programmer prize is an iPhone 13 Pro. And then we've got vouchers worth 1000 USD for the best team and the best team in the professional and beginner category, as well as 400 USD each. The prizes will be announced on the demo days itself. We're just looking forward to the evaluation now. That's it from this time's global meeting. We are open to any questions if anybody has any points to add. Well, we look forward to you to attend Soda Code Demo Days on 25th and 26th of May. As I mentioned before, if you've not registered, please register and please ask everyone in your circles to register for this event as well. With that, I think we'd like to close this meeting. This is, oh, Amit just joined. Hi, Amit. So just to close it out, we had the SODA CDM updates, the Kahoot updates, and we'll be sharing the link of the design document in the minutes of the meeting. And then also you can take a look at the overall architecture and the design that we have. And SODA code updates, we had the submission window, which is closed. The evaluation of the projects is under progress, and we will be announcing the winners at demo days. With that, we'd like to close this out. Thank you for attending the global meeting. Please attend the demo days on 25th and 26th of May. Thank you.